Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Getting started here late this morning on this Dodge Ram. It's a 2004, late 04. Yeah, it's late 04. And it has a misfire. I want to start it real quick so you guys can hear what this misfire sounds like. First thought is usually injector. Well, I just put injectors in this truck less than 10,000 miles ago for this customer, and it's not an injector. We verified that by moving two of them around, and then the misfire stayed at the same cylinder. So with that being said, that leads us to, as long as your valves are, adjusted correctly, then you have either a piston failure, valve seats dropped. I don't know. I'm hoping that the valve seat just dropped and it didn't completely trash the engine. It has no blow-by, so I think hopes are high. I think we may get lucky on this one. Maybe I'll just do a head gasket and have new valve seats put in the head, but until we get it off, I really don't know, guys. So, start with very briefly, I just want to start it so you guys can hear what it sounds like. I want you to just know what this sounds like in case your truck ever does it, so you can be able to diag it a little better. It's got 454,000 miles, so. And it sounds extra weird because the intake horn's off, so they always make like that little air noise you heard. But that's all the running we're gonna do on it. And I don't want to see any comments that I just tore it up anymore because it was drove into a trailer like that. But before we get into tearing that head off, I do have a quick announcement I want to make about a company that sponsored the channel again. It is Topdon, guys. Topdon has been sending us some new products. I have them right here. I'm about to open up and show you guys, and we'll actually probably just try it out real quick. You guys up to speed on Topdon. They are a company that manufactures diagnostic equipment for vehicles, battery testers, key programmers, a lot of cool of the electrical side of things, as far as they're kind of trying to specialize in that from what it seems like, and I really like their products from the ones they sent me so far. They're really cool, easy to use, they feel solid, and I started pricing some of these and I'm like, man, how are they even doing this? Because the products are a solid tool, and they feel like some of the more well-known high dollar brands, and you really wouldn't know, it's just the name on it. So I encourage you guys to check them out after this little unboxing and we test it. I encourage you guys to check out the link in the description, get on Topdon's website, and if you see something you like, you may head over to Amazon and grab yourself something, try it out. I think they offer a really good product at a very affordable price. With all that out of the way, guys, let's pop this open. I think this is our new battery tester, and we'll try it out here. This thing is legit. It's got a little screen on it and everything. Wow. So to start with, guys, I know the batteries on this truck are good. Let's get it all set up on this one, and we'll see. Let's get it all set up on this truck right here. Test the batteries, just for fun. I know they're going to be good, but I just want to see what the Topdon BT600 says. All right, guys, we got it set up here on the truck. This is the main menu. As soon as I hooked it up, this is what popped up. So it looks like we have battery test, cranking test, charging test, and review data. So first, let's go to battery test. This is 850 cold cranking amps. Enter. Testing. Wow. It says it's 65%. Good charging. 64% charge on it right now. Now, of course, guys, this battery is hooked to the other one over there, so it's kind of probably just seeing like a medium of both of them. But I may be a complete idiot because I've never had a battery tester of this type before, but not only does it do all of this, show where the battery's at, but it will print you out a little diagnostic receipt that you can give to your customer. This is absolutely nuts. I just realized it when I went to put it back in the box, but it says print right here. You hit print. That is nuts. You gotta be kidding me. So I can hand this to my customer whenever I tell them, hey, I tested your batteries. Oh, I ripped it a little bit. I can say, hey, I tested your batteries and this is the report on them, so you need to be thinking about new batteries. That right there alone, this receipt, is what is going to sell this product, in my opinion, because I don't know. I've never had a battery tester like this. I don't know if that's normal, but the fact that I can literally just be able to print it out and show it to them. Guys, in this field more than anything, I feel like it's harder whenever, especially you have a new customer you've never worked with, it's hard to gain their trust because there is a lot of dirty mechanics out there that will rip people off, try to upsell them on stuff they don't need, and try to get, like I said, it's mainly just part sales and stuff they don't need, just so that way they can make more money as well. But, you know, something like this is gonna help you show that you're going the extra mile to earn your trust with your customer, and I definitely am going to be leaving a separate link in the description to the Topdon battery charger. Make sure you guys check that out. And I'll probably do a full separate video on this one. This is freaking sweet. Slowly making our way, pulling the cylinder head off, have the valve train pulled off, manifold is completely loose from the engine. We're about to tackle the fuel system, some stuff on the front, and then we will be ready to do the head bolts and lift it off. Mason is over here working on a 48 RE rebuild that we have going on right now. He's doing the overdrive part of the trans. Looks like he just put some new clutches in it. So, said he just finished up putting new clutches in it. So he has a trans table at his house. If you guys are wondering why we don't do that here anymore, just to save room and easier on him, he can just do them at his house. So I really want you guys to leave a comment. If you guys haven't already, leave your comment down below. Do you guys think we're gonna find piston damage? I wanna know. What do you guys think? We know it's not an injector issue because we move the injectors around. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think we're gonna find? All right, guys, moment of truth. I'm not peeking, but I'm not peeking yet, but I wanna know. I want you guys to sit here and enjoy the suspense with us. So let's see if we have any piston damage. Set this chair, or this, I'm gonna set this topside creeper up right here so you guys can see. We're gonna lift the head off of it. Oh boy. Guys, I told you I wasn't gonna peek, but it's not looking good. All right, guys, as you can kind of tell, it's not good. Number 2 cylinder or piston is pretty smoked. Does not look good at all. And on this one, I don't know if we're gonna be able to salvage the cylinder bore. I need to shop back all the debris out of there, and then I'm gonna turn the engine over and we'll see. We're trying to figure out what caused this. At first we were thinking to drop the valve seat, but we're thinking maybe an injector just got hot, because the valve seats look like they're most of the way there for the most part. Usually whenever they drop a valve seat, they'll bend the valve when it tries to come back up. But what I'm gonna try and do real quick is compress a couple of these valves and see if any of these valve seats will just fall. And that'll kind of tell us what it was. So. You guys can see this is what the last truck that had a piston failure looked like. This one was on number 6, and the last truck, this one's on number 2. It's pretty similar, but basically the whole top of this piston just gets chewed up and spit out the exhaust, which is crazy to think. But that one honestly looks a little worse than the last one. So, wow. I'm gonna turn the engine over all the way to the pistons at the bottom of the stroke and then see what the cylinder looks like. And if it looks like it's pretty clean, then we'll probably just try and one hole it. But I did feel some slight gouging in the cylinder bore, so we'll probably hone the cylinder a little bit in the truck and just throw a piston in it, guys. I mean, I know some of you guys hearing that may be like, oh my gosh, that's crazy, I can't believe you're just gonna do that, which it's hard as it is to believe. They'll run 100,000 miles more, 200,000 more like this. So it's not the end of the world. We just buy a standard bore piston, dingleberry it, put a piston in it, take it, as soon as you get it done, put a load on it, seat the rings in again, and they'll be good to go. So, all right guys, real quick, I wanna show you guys something cool that we picked up. I don't really know how much any type of recording we're gonna do on the channel with it, but the school bus that we had on the channel, guys, I guess I'll go ahead and let you know. You guys know I get rid of everything. I did get rid of the school bus project. We took it out camping a couple times, and I really just wasn't comfortable driving like out of the state with it, and I got something that I feel safer traveling far with. So I got this camper, and this was actually my brother's camper where we worked out a deal, but long story short, The bus is gone, and we now have the skid steer, and this is a 1990 case, 1840. And something really cool about this, guys, is look what's in there. That is a 4BT Cummins case. Private labels them. They don't have a turbo on them, so I just want to show this to you guys real quick. I don't know anything we're ever going to do with it. Probably just fix it up and resell it, but I'll get Mason to get some videos. We'll do a start on it. You might want to get back here for the exhaust. Do a cold, nice 80-degree cold start. We'll run her for a little bit. Gotta let Mason take it for a spin. He's never drove a Cummins. Other way. Out. There you go. Pretty cool unit, guys. 1990. Smokes a little bit when you first start it, but it quickly stops. Freaking unit. What do you think?
Weird.
Certified unit. It's weird. Yeah, the case controls are a little different. I'll park it where it goes. Jumping forward a couple days, it is now a weekday, and we're going to run the cylinder head up to the machine shop for Tim's 05 and see if they can work some magic on it and get this thing going. Injectors are sent off to be tested. Got a brand new OEM standard bore Cummins piston on the way with rings. Got head studs on the way. Head gasket set. I think that's pretty much it. So all of our parts are laid out over here. We do have quite a bit of cleaning we need to do in the shop today. Not really terrible, I guess. Just kind of picking up some tools and stuff, moving some stuff around. And yeah, we'll see what the rest of this week brings. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by and watching the video. If you made it this far, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support the channel, you can also do so on Patreon. We have a link below where you can pick a certain amount to donate on the channel monthly. And I plan on, once we get that number high enough, dumping it into a specific build for the channel. So I do appreciate you guys once again. Check out Topdon's link in the description of this video. Check out their products. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up. See you on the next video.